Good Sunday morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For those joining for the first time, welcome. And for those joining, who have been joining in this celebration for, yikes, I don't know, it might be even years. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sundays are not political. We try to play on the web of creation. And today, as I was saying my prayers outside in the morning, walking the four directions, thinking of where am I going Sunday? And it's Earth Day tomorrow, so maybe we should think about the earth at least for tomorrow, think about it. And I laugh a little bit, a little chuckle, because every day should be Earth Day. I mean, it's not like an ice cream cone where you have ice cream cone day. We should be thinking about this all the time. We're living on this planet. And we forget how special it is. Some of us just want to go into our 4, 5, 6D mind's eye and just stay there. It's better, it's easier, it's more communal, it's more peaceful. But yet, the earth that we live on is so full of rich emotion. And we tend to be upset at the emotion that comes with life. The anger, the love, the pain, the joy. It's so rich. We have such a rich life. And it's on this planet. So today I wanted to look at this planet. Well, let's just throw some cards. Let's just see what the cards have to say with this, and we'll go from there. Every Sunday I go, I'm going to make a really simple spread, and it gets worse. It gets more and more complicated. But this spread seems to be simple. All right, I am using my Sacred Earth Oracle for the center. And it was interesting because when I pulled these two cards, I went, and this represents the planet, the Earth, so I thought. And the first card I got was connection. And I go, well, yes, we are all connected. We are all what we think of, how we treat each other, how we treat the rocks, the tree people, the creepy crawlies, and I don't even like to say creepy crawlies, the crawlies, the multiple-legged ones, the winged ones, how we treat all of these life forms, how we identify what is a life form. It's all connected. And as we interact with another life form, then that life form interacts with us. And how does that work out? How do we interact with the starfish? A lot of people say, oh, octopus are aliens. Yeah, take a look at the starfish. Another alien being from the oceans. And I look at this card, and what I think of is beautiful shell woman. And first heard that, and it's the only time I've heard that, and this is the West Direction guide, and I heard this from Tony at Shining Hawk Healing. And last year she sent out a prayer for peace, and she had a group of people read certain prayers and just try to throw out peace for the planet. Not throw it out, but share peace, like this. Hopi, peace on the planet. Anyway, that was a peaceful squirrel moment. And so she talks about Shell Woman. And this card is all about Shell Woman and connectivity. Connectivity to the oceans, connectivity to Mother Earth. And I pulled another one just for clarity, and I got space. And I think of Earthday. Well, this rock in space, this third rock from the sun, we are all part of a bigger picture, a bigger connection, and we think that we're the center. And in a way, we are the center, each one of us. But our centers connect with everything on the planet. So let's see what the surrounding connection cards will be. When we think of the earth, when I think of it today, I thought, oh, we are just, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're drilling more holes in the earth. We're mining so much. We're destroying the planet. So I wanted to take a look at it from a couple of different perspectives. What does the Sacred Path Oracle cards have to say about connecting to the earth? What do our angels and ancestors have to say? And what do our ET guides have to say? I pulled these because I think that there's a lot of rituals going on with Earthday. And I think that it's so important to do those rituals because it really sets us deep into the web of creation. So let's just pull the first one here. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Heyoka. The jokester. The opposites. The humor. Sometimes we get too serious in things. We take things too seriously. And when we look at the earth, this is a tough one. When we look at the earth and the destruction of the earth, it's like, how do we not take that seriously? But there's something in here, in this Heyoka card, that's saying, take a lighter look at it. Be light with it. There's going to be a shift. If we get too serious, it's going to knock us on our butt and make us go, oh my God, what have we done? And we're going to have to laugh at it a little bit. I'm not sure Mother Earth is laughing, but there is an opposite effect here too. And that is, if we drill and we destroy too much of this beauty, what are we going to end up with? We're going to end up with the opposite of beauty. And then who's laughing? And as I go through these cards, for you to have your own interpretation of these cards, that is important to you. Because this card is also suggesting that we just don't follow the leader on this. That we will have our own revelation as to what it means to live on this earth. All right, let's move on. Let's go to the other side. Ooh. Shapeshifter. Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Well, when we think about Earth Day, if we transform the way that we use our natural resources, and when I thought of the word used, I heard the word abuse. And so if we change that word from abuse to use our natural resource in connection with the web of creation in space, and use it in a little lighter, more humorous way, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm saying there. But thank you for spending time with me. I have no idea what I'm saying. All right, so let's move on. Maybe this will get a little clearer. To the top. Oh, Malbec. Earth Day, Malbec. This is the Tower card. This is the tearing down to build, to rebuild. And when we look at the planets in space that are affecting us astrologically, we're in big shifts now, huge shifts, where we're tearing down the old system and we're building up a new way of being, a new way of looking at things. And certainly, when we are in a tower moment, there needs to be a lot of humor. Because this tower moment, as it shows the destruction, it also gives way to the rebirth, which is the opposite of destruction. Going to the shapeshifter in connection, I just saw these two cards. As we feel like we are on this 3D planet, third rock from the sun, we get to, in our mind's eye, in our abilities, shapeshift so that we can feel what the starfish feels, what Shell Woman wants us to hear and feel and heal. We don't have to stay put. We do have to come back, for sure, which is one of the practices in the journey practice, in the meditation practice that the shamanic cultures have, the ones that I've studied anyway. It's that you always follow the same path back to your 3D space. You don't stay out in the 5D, in the shapeshift. Always come back. Follow your path back. All right. Speaking of shamanic journeys and things, here we go. Medicine bundle, allies and support. Curious that it's right underneath the shapeshifter card, the connection card, this trifecta. Where do we get our allies and support? A lot of it is that the web that we create, the connection that we create with the shape-shifting aspect of connecting with the tree people, the starfish people. What is our medicine bundle? What is our allies? What is our support on this beautiful planet? Certainly each one of us is our support team. And then we have further support team that's in space, that's in this shapeshift, that is in inner space. All right. So, angels and ancestors, the heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Part of this beautiful place that we call home, that we call Earth, is all about the emotion of love. Do the galactic beings have this emotional connection like we do down here? It's not for anybody to answer but you and what you feel. But this is such a special place, this love and be loved. And then when you go to the opposites, the heartbreak when it isn't returned. And is that the tower moment that the earth is sharing with us? How much are we loving the earth? And what is the earth feeling about the love that we have for it? Wow. Wow. It's important to stay in the humor of it, in the opposite of that too. Because we learn from everything. We learn from opposites. Okay, the last contact card. Oh, Lyra, the Lyran race. This card represents the parents. This card represents Mother. Mother Earth, Father Sky. This card represents the knowledge that is being passed down from generation to generation. What have we learned? What are we mothering? What are we fathering? What are we parenting? Are we taking it too seriously? Are we taking it in love? This card also suggests that we pay attention to the interconnectedness of space. And what do I want to say? And the interconnectedness of space and the joy of traveling, the joy of moving into something new. And as parents, we have to watch our children move in a different direction than us, with allowing them the knowledge of the heritage of things that have come before us. It's amazing to me when I think about the children today and how many of us, especially in this community, are allowing our children, our grandchildren, our nieces and nephews, the young people around us, to hear us talk about woo-woo stuff, to talk about the interconnectedness of everything, the shapeshift space, and how they are going to be more aware and more receptive as we progress in this time stream. All right, Earth Day. We got some big changes coming. We have some big rebuilding coming. Stay light with it. We think that things are just breaking down, but it's the opposite. We're building things up. Pay attention to our history, things that have been passed down from grandmother to grandmother to grandmother to grandmother to us. Stay in love. Know that we have allies and support in the way we shapeshift and use our gifts. And we have a connection to space, to the higher realms, to the higher vibrational realms that many 3D people can't see. But we're getting up there. We're shifting. We're shape-shifting. So on this Earth Day, there's a lot to look forward to. And it's just not every day. This should be every day. Did I just say it's not every day? It's not one specific day. It should be every day. All right. Thank you all so much for being with me, for being in this circle. I appreciate you all. Peace and love.